Hello, this is another weekly episode.
This one will be slightly different. Today we will show you pieces of best interviews we did last year.
In every interview we ask one question. What is the best piece of advice you would give a person who just starts in the coffee business?
This weekly video is a compilation of best answers we received.
So let's start.
I think what has driven my sort of curiosity is that I'm never really happy with the coffee. It's okay to sit down and enjoy a cup of coffee and say, oh, this tastes really great, but I know that it can be better. And if you know that your coffee can be better, then you automatically start to investigate stuff, and question stuff. So stay open-minded is advice that everyone says, but try to stay open-minded, but don't be afraid to take a stand, but at least, investigate stuff and question things. And don't take whatever I say or whatever one authority says for granted. You should investigate it. And also, believe in your own taste. Don't let people tell you what you think should be good, You should believe in if you really love something, just follow that dream and try to perfect that. Because coffee is quite diverse, so we're not supposed to like all the same things, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just serving what I feel like serving and what I like, and that has changed over time and will continue to change. But don't change stuff just because people tell you that this is great, Change it because you feel that it's great. That's my best advice.
Well, as you already said, the camps will be definitely a part to learn a lot, to get some basic knowledge, to get to know the people. For me, visiting events, visiting shows and volunteering at events and shows would be the most beneficial to everybody. That's how I started in coffee. I did my barista course, but then I started volunteering and I went to World of Coffee in Cologne. Knew nobody when I came there, but knew everybody when I went there. And volunteering is such an amazing path to meet so many people. Plus you're in this in-between zone of between judges and competitors, which means you can talk to everybody, you can talk to organizers. And it gives you such an amazing network. And when you're in that network, and you need to invest in your own education, tell people that you're interested to learn. Because a lot of people have something like, yeah, but I do want to be a judge. And okay, did you tell anybody? Sorry. And they say, no, but they can come to me. I say, no, you have to step forward, you have to do it. Put yourself out there.
I think people need to do what I did when I started Dear Coffee, I Love You, and just start asking yourself questions like what, and then figuring out what you actually feel about certain things, developing your own ideas, your own theories, your own questions, but then testing them out, trying them out, challenging them. And then also, work on social skills and hospitality and try harder to make customers happy. Because that's, everyone gets into coffee for different reasons, but a big part of it is people. Coffee brings people together, and it's ultimately to make people happy with good coffee. And you have to be a friendly person in order to do that well, because the coffee can't make you happy on its own.
Yeah, this is very important because people underestimate roasting, and which is if you ask me, the most fundamental part of the whole chain. And the roaster should be knowledgeable about every aspect of coffee, from processing, harvesting, to how to brew it, or also the customer relationship, the branding. So I think he's like a renaissance guy of coffee. So if they want to be a roaster, they should read a lot about green bean, everything. Also, they should be knowledgeable about some technical aspects, how a roasting machine works. They should know about some chemistry, some physics, but also they should have a good setup for the roastery. So they shouldn't underestimate the knowledge behind it, the difficulties behind it. So I would suggest them to think a couple of times before going into the roasting business.
So did you like it? If yes, so share it with your friends.
And tell us in the comments what is your best piece of advice. See you next week.
See you next week.